every 4 minutes. So it is a guarantee for clients.
It's a guarantee, yes. Actually it's a guarantee that you have. But you know,
cross
I
the
think
fingers.
Yeah, cross all our fingers, even the toes, even the toes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, from where we have to start today?
From where you want.
Was test number? We were at test number 2, were we?
I don't remember. No, we
remember the page.
No,
3.
I don't remember the name. 3. No, I don't remember the page. I don't remember the page.
I don't remember either.
No, because you have not. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me when last time. From next time we will start from this page. No, I don't remember.
In fact, I didn't write it down.
Exactly. You can see it.
Okay, last time we started from page 84.
Okay.
Let's go together to that page 84 and let's see.
I have done by myself the exercises at page 85.
Okay.
Can we see together?
Sure.
So, do you have the page in front of you?
Yeah, I'm finding it. Okay. The letter.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we were just continuing the letter. Okay. Let's me sharing with you. Okay, I got it. Where are you? Okay.
Letter task in part 2 tests your ability to write, for example, a formal job application or a letter to a magazine editor. You must write in appropriate style. The instruction include a description of, and I didn't do this one. I have just have done the exercises, useful language, formal expression. I didn't do the letters.
Okay, no, but this one, you know, is just to explain you how is the letter composed. Okay, formal expression. So you got writing, reply, apply, and so. So
I recently saw your advertisement in the newspaper.
I recently saw. Yes, very good.
I would like to apply for the position of a trainee chef.
To?
Reply.
No, to apply.
To apply. I'm writing to inform you of a serious incident.
Okay.
And in reply to your recently
letter. Yes, I would like to make 2 points.
Reply.
So apply, you use, for example, when you have to apply for a position, for a work. Yes. Applies from application is from apply. Yeah, good. And so this is giving a reason for writing, because these are the various parts of a possible letter. You can have given reason for writing, and you use this kind of words. Then describing yourself. Go on.
Okay. I have had some experience of this kind of work.
Yes, experience, yes.
I am particularly suitable at solving problems.
No, you're good at solving. Good at or bad at?
Okay.
Good at solving problems.
I feel I would be suitable for the jobs as I have the right skills.
Yes.
And have a good knowledge. Of information and
IT, yes, information technology.
Oh my God. Just only one moment, please. Just
I'm here, darling, don't worry.
Okay. Sorry, it was my husband and he's gone to do vaccine.
Ah, alone.
Finally, alone, of course.
Oh, even my brother-in-law is going today. Because they open here at the natation point, you know, where this big Olympic swimming pool. It's a vaccine point as well.
Good.
So it's going today by bicycle, but today is raining.
No, here not. It's cloudy very much, but not raining.
No, at the moment now probably stopped, but it was raining up to 10 minutes ago. Okay, 3.
One moment.
Complaining.
Let's
Suitable.
Suitable. Okay, I was writing. Okay, complaining. I was extremely pleased with the item I bought. Pleased. No?
If you are complaining, you can't be.
Disappointed.
Yes.
Disappointed.
You are extremely disappointed with the item. So you know that you are extremely disappointed with.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. I'm writing to complain about the service in your shop.
Good.
I wish to make a complaint about
That's
delay
very
in delivery.
good. Yeah.
I'm not at all pleased about the reply I received.
That's perfect. Okay. Now requested action.
I would be most grateful if you could send me an application form.
Good.
Would you please ensure that it doesn't happen again?
Good.
I feel I must ask you to make a formal written apology.
No,
sorry. I feel I must
one,
ask you.
Would you please? You say.
Would you please?
Would you please? Okay. Okay. Sorry. I feel I must ask you. Yeah.
I would therefore like you to investigate this matter.
That's perfect. Okay. Very good. Okay.
So we have never seen how to write a letter. Never.
Maybe this is very interesting.
We should have
strange. What kind of school did you before? I mean, what kind of school were you following?
Like scientific license.
So no technical, nothing technical actually.
No.
Because I remember at school they were teaching us how to write a commercial letter, but I was in a tourism in a school for tourism.
Because my idea was just to go to the university, but then I was too esaurito.
Was worn out.
Was worn out as this school was just too difficult for me.
Oh, I see.
So I have to study for 5 years. I have never been rimandati, come si dice?
Actually, it doesn't exist in England. So it's just suspended judgment.
And not even bocciata, mai, never. Bocciata, come si dice?
Failed. You failed in the year.
No, never. But I've studied too much. Maybe I'm not too intelligent to attend that school. So I have suffered very much.
We'll never know because you didn't give you a chance. So you'll never know, actually. Probably you won't. I don't think so. I don't think so, especially in this university that we got it now. So text layout, formal and informal language. You know already about formal and informal language, but just look at the exam instruction below. The perfect evening out. You recently attended this event at a city center theater, but you did not enjoy it. The perfect evening out, top-class musical entertainment with famous artists, excellent restaurant, discount available for young people. Now you should write a letter of complaint to the manager saying what went wrong. So, what is the situation?
Situation that I had to attend. I had to attend at an event in the city center, in a theater in the city center, but I have something that I have appreciated and something else that I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't enjoy.
No,
For some
no.
reason. What did you expect from your evening at the theater?
First of all, I expected a discount for young people, and I expected to enjoy myself because this because there could be a famous artist, so I hope that it could be very enjoyable for me, but it didn't. Then I expected a discount for young people, but it wasn't. Anyway, there was an excellent restaurant. Excellent restaurant there was or not?
No, this is what they publicize. So this is the advertisement.
Okay.
So probably you didn't like it anything. Okay, should you write in a formal or informal style?
Just only one moment. It depends to whom I have to. No, the manager. So it is in a formal style.
Formal. Okay, so the situation is you went to the theater to watch a musical, but you did not enjoy. You were expecting top class musical because it's what they say. And then with famous artists, excellent restaurant and discount for young people. And then you're going to write in formal style. Okay. Now, we are going to look at this letter written by a first candidate. Find and correct the following. For example, they got a poor layout. Where should it be divided into paragraphs? And then correct 2 informal expressions, 4 contracted forms and 4 uses of informal punctuation, and change these to more formal language.
Oh my God.
This is the... Why is so poor? The poor, what do you mean by poor layout? The layout in English is very important. So for example, here, they don't go on a new paragraph each time. So you should divide it into paragraph in order to make it clear immediately when you read it.
Okay.
So dear sir is correct, but not really. There are some mistakes that we're going to see it, but I'm talking about the layout. So after evening, you could go on new line and divide it. Okay.
Divide it into paragraph, right?
Into paragraphs. So first you arrive here, and then from firstly you go to a new paragraph.
Okay.
Divide it.
Okay.
The same you're doing here after the exclamation mark.
Okay.
You go and you find a new paragraph.
Okay.
And then which other paragraph could you put? Where?
After
Brava,
the show.
very good, excellent. After the show is the beginning of the new paragraph.
Okay.
And then last one.
After the show, I was I went upstairs, but he wasn't.
The ending, the closure.
I hope you to understand it.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
And then yours faithfully, Emilio Ricci. Okay, now let's see which are the mistakes. Let's start it from the beginning. Dear sir.
The sir with the capital letters.
Very good, excellent. Dear sir with capital letter. And then?
And maybe it needs even the name of the person.
No, because
no,
that's
doesn't
fine.
matter.
Dear sir is okay. Because otherwise you say, dear Mr. So-and-so.
Okay, okay.
But if you don't want to mention the name because it's to the manager, dear sir.
Is enough.
It's enough. Then.
Okay. I'm writing to you to complain about the musical last night. I was looking forward to seeing your show, but...
Is there in the first sentence any mistake? Are there any mistake?
I don't know,
I'm. Look at the I'm.
Ah, right. It's contracted.
No contraction.
Contraction.
I
no
am
contraction.
writing. I am writing. Okay.
No contraction. Okay.
And then at the end of the sentence, we got a spelling mistake. Let's see if you find it. Musical.
Oh, Madonna mia.
The end of the paragraph. The first paragraph.
Ah, okay. I was looking forward to seeing you show. You're sure, but I have to say that it was a very not disappointed evening.
No, disappointing is right, but there's a spelling mistake there. Disappointing has got 2 P.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, firstly in February, sing.
In the Canada that didn't perform without any. But do you think there should be even some mistakes with comma or not?
No.
No.
No, not that I see now. I see some, I tell you. But there's another one with the contractions. Be careful with contractions.
Didn't.
Didn't. Okay, did not.
Okay.
Okay, without any explanation given. In addition,
should start.
No, be careful.
Should have started.
Yeah, should
have started.
Brava, should have started. Okay. Should have started at 1930, as it says in the newspaper, not at 2015.
Okay.
Okay, oh, sure.
Because available because I have read that
the verb.
I had read.
Brava, past perfect.
I had read that they were, but the ticket office didn't offer. So I had to pay.
You don't say tickets office, you say ticket office without the
without
S.
S.
Yes, without S.
So I have to pay the price.
Then you have another contraction here.
Didn't.
Yes. So I'd pay fine and for the ticket.
There is another mistake here, so I have to pay full price for the ticket. No.
No, it's not a mistake, but this, what a terrible shock, actually is not.
Is a which a terrible shock? Huh? No.
No, actually something you shouldn't use in formal language. Something with exclamation marks.
Exactly.
You have to use a different and a polite language that you could say, and I was not at all pleased about that.
Okay. No.
I was not at all pleased about that.
Okay.
After the show, okay,
I was hungry, so I went upstairs to this restaurant, but I was very surprised to find it was closed.
No exclamation mark.
No exclamation.
That
So
was closed.
Full stop.
Full stop. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
I hope you understand how I feel about this.
Oh, be careful here with the formal, the last sentence.
I certainly wasn't a contraction, non va bene. No
Perfect.
contraction.
Evening out. And instead of, so I want to have my money back. What kind of sentence could you change instead of, I
would want.
I would therefore, I would like.
I would like to have. Okay.
No, I would like to have my money back. Actually, it's much better to say something like, I would like you to return my money. Okay. Mm-hmm. Or I am asking you to return my money. Please, it would be nice if you could return my money. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then faithfully is not with capital letter. Okay. Yours it is, but not faithfully is with a little letter. Okay. Just, okay. But despite these mistakes, this text is a good one. It's not bad. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so even if there are some mistakes here and there, it's considered a good one, a B2 good one. Okay. So now start the exam instruction below and the model letter written by Felipe, a very strong first candidate. Okay. And then we have to understand, is Felipe's letter the right letter and written in a suitable style, as usual? Yeah. Where does he deal with the 3 points in the advertisement? Where? What else does he say about himself? What has he sent with his letter and why? What does he suggest to the employer? So you have seen, read from here.
From where?
From you have seen.
Ah, okay. It's the right length and written in suitable style. It is written in suitable style even if there are some mistakes.
No, the style. The style. Ah, the length and the style.
I think it's good.
We didn't read it yet. It's following. It's the following one. Now read from here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No problem. Read from here, from you have seen, and we start this new exercise.
Okay. Dear Miss Harrison.
No, read here, please. Previously, you have seen.
You have seen this advertisement in English language newspaper.
Yes.
Chili Pepper Cafe, waiter, waitress required. The person who are looking will be good with people, prepared to work long hours, experienced in this work, kind of work. Apply to the manager, Mrs. Elliot, saying why you are suitable for a job at our cafe.
Okay.
Dear Mr. Harrison, I wish to apply for the post of waiter at the Chili Pepper Cafe as advertised in the newspaper on October 22. For the past 2 years, we have been working at McDonald's, and there I have gained a wide experience in dealing with people. Cooking is the only hobby I have, and so I am very interested in different kinds of food. In view of the fact that I am used to working long hours, I believe I'm ideally suited for this job. Another reason for applying is that your cafe is only 5 minutes away from my home. Consequently, I would have only a short distance to travel every day. I enclose a copy of my curriculum vitae, which will give you further details of my career to date.
Yes.
I hope this information will be sufficient for your consider my application. If you need further details, please don't hesitate to contact me. For an interview, I could make myself available at any time. I look forward to hearing from you. You are sincerely Felipe Martina.
Okay, so let's go back to the 5 questions they're asking. So do you think approximately is the right length?
No, maybe it's longer.
No, I think it's 180, so approximately is correct, because it's just putting the essential informations. And written into a suitable style. You
For
think
me,
it's
yes.
Yes, because it's very formal, with formal phrases, many more formal phrases. Okay, where does he deal with the 3 points in the advertisement that are good with people, prepared to work long hours, and experience the kind of work? Where?
Dealing with, I have gained a wide experience in dealing with people.
Yes, it's all in the second paragraph. Yes, very good.
Then prepare to work for long hours. I am used to working for long hours.
Very good.
Experience of this kind of work. No, I believe I'm the student for this job.
Yes, I have gained a wide experience in dealing with people. So the experience is the deal with people. Okay, different. That's good. And what else do they ask to? Number 4. What else does he say about himself?
He's saying that
something that wasn't in the point.
I am very interested in different kind of food. He's talking about this one, and that his hobby is just to cook. He's talking about himself.
Yes, yes, okay. And there's something that they don't ask to write, but he did, and it was good. Which information?
That he's only 5 minutes away from work.
That's it. Very good. Okay. Yeah, because they didn't ask to say, but it was adding this, and it was very good. And then what has he sent with his letter and why? Together with the letter.
A curriculum vitae.
Yeah, what is a curriculum vitae?
His experience is where you can describe his experience, his previous experience.
Yes, all the written record of all the education, working experience, previous job, everything. Okay, good. And number 5, what does he suggest to the employer?
To contact him if they need more information about him.
Very good, excellent. Now let's get into deeper into this word. So the letter begins, dear Miss or Mrs. Actually, we put Miss if we don't know if they are married or not. Okay. So we could say Mrs. even if now after 18 we are all Mrs. actually. Okay, but you know, in English it's better not to be so precise in it. So say where you saw the ad.
It's always better to put a Miss instead of Mrs.
No, if you know, yes, if you don't know, yes, it's better. Okay. But if you know that she is a married woman, you can write Mrs. Okay. And say where you saw the ad always. That is very, it's a very important detail. So the structure is correct for current job. For the past 2 years, I've been working. Of course, you know, I've been working. Formal linking expressions, you see, consequently, I would have only short distance. Don't use will until you get the job. Okay, don't use the future, just hypothesis, okay? Be polite, I hope this information, and be also helpful. I could make myself available at any time. This is a very nice sentence to put when you got an application. Okay.
I look forward to hearing from you, or what?
No, this one. I could make myself available at any time for an interview. Okay, I'm available. Just to say that I'm available. So this is a very good structure for a letter that you could write to make an application. So just keep it as a model and trying to use it in the best way. Okay, because this is very good, because now you're going to see your own one. How do you do it? Let's get into it, and then you're going to do it by yourself. So read the action plan that you have at page 87.
Okay. Study the exam instructions below and the situation. Think about who have to write to, why, and which points to include. Should you use formal or informal language? Make a plan and write down all your ideas. How many paragraphs will you need? Put your best ideas under paragraph heading. Also note down some words and phrases for each paragraph, including expression from useful language on page 38 and 39.
Tornaci.
Write to your test, keeping to the topic and to your plan. Use a wide range of vocabulary and grammar, and make sure your handwriting is easy to read. Leave enough time at the end of checking for the mistake and that you have written at last 140 words. As always,
put the opening.
Dear Frankie or dear Mr. Williams, the enclosing best wishes or yours sincerely, and your own name on separate lines. Never begin dear manager or dear friend. Use their name if you have. Otherwise, dear Mr. or dear Miss.
Yes, not dear sir.
No, sir. Dear
Mr.
sir,
or Miss without
dear
name,
sir.
you can't use it.
Okay. So dear sir. So dear madam. In the case I don't have the name.
Yeah, if you know that is a lady.
But if she's no, if I don't have the name, I put if a man.
Dear sir.
And dear madam.
More people, or dear sirs, if you don't know who is addressed to, or dear madam.
Okay, even if she's married or not, always madam.
It's the same. It's the same, madam.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. If you begin your letter, dear sir, or dear madam, and it yours faithful. If you use a person's surname, example, dear Miss K, and with yours sincerely.
Sincerely. Okay, so one and the other, just like couples. Okay.
Okay.
So look at the exam instruction below.
What do you have to read? What kind of a job is it? Which point must you deal with? What style should you write in?
Okay. You see this advertisement.
Temporary staff required. Holiday jobs with countryside camps. We are looking for people to work at one of our exciting camps in the heart of countryside this summer. Do you enjoy working with young people? Do you like sports? Do you speak English and at least one other language? If so, apply on writing to for Taylor countryside camps. Write the application, study the exam. So I have to write to answer to the question.
You will. Yes, you will do exactly like this one, more or less.
I have
exactly like Felipe Martin letter, more or less, something similar. Of course, the topic is different, the work is different, so you have to be related to this advertisement.
Okay.
Okay, and even if the first time you have to do a bit of a puzzle between the things that that you've been just studying up to now, it doesn't matter. It's just to make practice the first time, and then you will do by yourself. But you know, writing a letter is not so difficult as to write the essay. The essay is a bit more complicated. You remember the 5 paragraphs and all the things. And the letter is not so much, but in the same way, you have to put the heading, the central part, develop the 3 points that they are giving to you, that here you have here. What point do you have here? If you enjoy
working with young people, do you like sports? Do you speak English at least or another language?
3 things, always 3 things. You see, they are not put as points, but you find them as requiring information, information. Okay, so this is quite something that you can do by yourself, and we have time also to get into the review. Even if we are not going to make too much exercise on the review, let's get into the part of the exercises, just because they're giving us a lot of dictionary. Okay,
so page
just get into.
Just only one moment that I write the task for next time.
So if you're not intended to write a review at your exam, of course you are not giving it too much time. But it's important to do this kind of exercise that we have in the training, because the language is always the same, and you can practice a lot of vocabulary even in this kind of I see so many interesting words here. Okay.
Listen, but the essay is compulsory, but it should be all the essay or the letters or both of them.
No, just the essay is compulsory.
Okay.
Then you have to choose amongst a review, an article, or a letter. Just one.
And it's not an email?
Email or letter is the same.
It's the same, okay.
Letter, because the email is just the same as a letter. So the structure has to be the same of the letter, even if it's in a mail. In fact, I think it's written somewhere here.
Yeah.
Because I watched it here probably. You don't have to write any postal or email addresses in either letter or email tasks. So they are not asked for addresses, even if it's a letter. So actually there's no difference at all between a postal letter and an email.
It's just the same.
Yeah, it's the same, because now the email is it's like a postal letter. They just are substituting them. So you got the choice. So let's do this exercise at page 88. Yes.
The review task in part 2 tests your
matching the heading. This is interesting, because you got the heading. So you have, what kind of heading? Do you remember we were talking about the heading with when we were talking about the essay?
Yeah.
Here the heading are different, but they are just giving you the idea of the kind of words you have to use according to the topic. For example, you got advising not to do something, recommending, criticizing, and praising.
Praising, what does it mean? Praising.
Let's see if you can understand it by doing the exercise, because I'm sure that when you read all the sentences, you see, oh, that is praising, without even translating. Okay, number 1.
It was
read all of them.
It was one of the best I have ever. It was absolutely perfect, and we had a pleasant, enjoyable, marvelous, etc. time at. I was pleased to see that. It was a nice surprise to find that. Was even better than we had expected.
Okay, so are there all sentences and phrases that are advising not to do something?
Probably. It is a positive. They are all positive.
They are very positive. That's it. And what are they
So
doing?
praising.
They are praising. They are all praising. That you can say in Italian, in many other words, for example.
Excited about.
Because now you know the meaning, but
no,
you don't know the exact
exactly,
word. It could be the usual problem with the translation.
I'm pleased. I am happy.
Lodare, elogiare.
Ecco.
Praised.
Okay.
Praised. Praising. These are all words and related that we use for praising something or somebody.
But there isn't even another translation for these verbs or not?
Praising.
Just only praising, to lodare, for elogiare, to lodare. There is only the only translation is praising. There are not any other words just to translate these verbs or not?
What do you mean? Praising?
No. Ci sono altre traduzioni per lodare, elogiare, o è solo praising? Cioè, elogiare, lodare, è l'unica traduzione possibile.
No, ce ne saranno altre, non mi vengono in mente, ma possiamo guardare nel dizionario dei sinonimi.
No, era così per capire.
Poi perché tu dici ne posso aver usate altre senza...
Era solo per sapere se magari ci fossero altre alternative, tutto qua.
Vediamo, synonym dictionary. And let's see, for example, to praise. Che è successo qui? I cookies. Praise. O addirittura praising. Ok. Beh, qui non ne mette appreciate, admire, load, c'è anche load come verbo. Recommend, ma non è la stessa cosa. Compliment. Actually, here, you see, praise and compliment, yes. Praising is just the most common one that you use. Okay, number 2.
There should have been. I thought there was going to be, but there was only. The advertisement said that, but in fact, we were rather disappointed to find that we weren't enough to. It was too. There wasn't any at all. This is a advising, not criticizing.
This is criticizing, and all these phrases are very, very useful for the letter, because if it's arriving in the exam a complaint letter, you got all these kind of words that you can use. So this is very important.
Okay.
And then 3.
Anyone who likes will really enjoy. Don't miss the opportunity to. I am sure everyone will find worth listening to, visiting, trying. If you get the chance to see it by one, go there. I would advise. The recommending.
This is recommending, and remember that you can use all the sentences, for example, in your essay. Because in your essay, very often when you have asked to say your opinion, you can even recommend something. Okay, and you use these kind of expressions.
Okay.
And then,
I would strongly advise against watching, reading, eating. Yes, my advice is to avoid this, and instead I would suggest finding a better than this, such as advising not to do something.
Yes, good, fantastic. Okay, now let's complete these sentences with contrast links. The contrast links are useful in each kind of writing, okay? And you can use them just once.
The concert started on time, it finished early. Although.
Brava.
Also. It rains every day. However, we all enjoyed.
However, this is not correct.
No. Despite this.
Good.
The team park has some excellent rides.
Yes.
However, the queues were very long.
Yes.
It's a good film, in spite of the poor acting at times.
Super.
I would certainly read this book again, even though it is 800 pages long.
Brava. Very good. Very good. Yes.
Che ce la posso fare.
Ma sì, perché tu poi sei deduttiva, per cui devi solo essere più sicura di te stessa, molto tranquilla. Ok, ecco, questo è quello che abbiamo fatto un po' stamattina, anche se non ci sono espressi quei verbi così complessi come abbiamo fatto oggi, ma avendo fatto quello oggi, questo per te sarà molto più semplice, perché you have to rewrite sentence so that the second sentence means the same as the first. Che ti avevo detto io che ci stanno queste,
Sì,
ci stanno sempre. Vai.
It was late at night, but the club was still empty. The club was still empty, even though it was late
at night. Brava, even though it was late at night.
The traffic was heavy, but we arrived on time. In spite of traffic, in spite of the traffic, we arrived on time.
In spite of the heavy traffic, we arrived on time. Yes. Okay. We arrived, or in spite of the fact that the traffic was heavy, but it's very long, we arrived on time. Very good.
We asked twice for coffee, but the waiter didn't bring it. Although we asked twice for coffee.
Yes, although we asked twice for coffee.
The waiter didn't bring. The waiter didn't bring that.
The waiter didn't bring it.
Okay.
Very good. 4.
We were a long way from the stage, but I could see the band on the screens. Even if we were a long way from the stage,
even though, we were a long way from the stage, I could, of course not but. Yeah, I could see.
The bed was too short, but
I could hear, okay, that's okay. 5.
The bed was too short, but I would still recommend this hotel. Despite of the shortness of the bed shortness,
no. Despite the bed being too short, or despite the fact that the bed was too short.
Okay. Se no, come si dice quando una cosa è, cioè, non la cortezza, il fatto che sia corto, sì, in effetti neanche in italiano lo diciamo.
No, non lo dici.
Non si dice.
È shortener, ma in questo caso non è appropriato, no, non si usa.
Va bene.
cioè sbagliato proprio,
Sì,
la,
sì, vabbè, ma anche
la cortezza o la lunghezza, dici la lunghezza, the
è vero,
length,
the
allora
length.
dici the length wasn't enough,
Ok.
ok?
Andrebbe comunque bene nel momento in cui dicessi
Certo.
despite the length was not of the bed was not
Enough.
enough.
Sì, sì,
Bene.
certo, non dici la stessa cosa, ma in effetti dici la stessa cosa, dipende quante parole hai a disposizione.
Ok.
Dipende
Perché ci
solo da
sono anche
quello.
il numero di parole a
In alcuni
disposizione,
esercizi
giusto?
ti dicono che devi mettere da 2 a 5 parole,
Mhm.
per cui se devi dire la stessa cosa ti devi barcamenare con le parole che hai. Però se devi essere te a fare un writing, va bene, va benissimo.
Ok. Mhm.
E poi capire le istruzioni. Queste tu ormai le hai capite, perché che è importante. Vedi loro come mettono l'accento sul fatto che bisogna capire le istruzioni, perché lo
Sì.
sanno che a volte le istruzioni possono essere un pochettino ambigue, per cui bisogna essere chiari, cioè qui ti mettono, la struttura è sempre la stessa, per cui questo è un review, che tu hai deciso di non farlo, che era quello che avevi fatto neanche tanto male sulla biblioteca, ti ricordi?
Sì, sì,
Quello sul bar
sì,
della biblioteca,
sì.
come improve, e questo è praticamente la stessa cosa, ti chiedo un review. Però se te non lo vuoi fare è inutile che ci perdiamo tempo, magari fai più lettere.
Ma
Dimmi te come preferisci.
posso fare comunque anche questa, perché non si sa mai nella vita.
Magari ti capita un argomento che, perché saranno diversi gli argomenti
Certo,
delle 3
certo.
cose, magari te hai più da dire sul review e perché non sapere come va fatto?
Esatto, esatto.
Allora, vediamo what situation do you have to think about? Who are going to write a review for? Allora, guarda, se così è, no, questo non ce n'è bisogno perché andiamo direttamente qua. Study the exam below and underline the keywords. What do you think do the instructions say you must do? What else you should add? Allora, qui abbiamo un altro notice on a travel, questo è proprio il tuo, on a travel website. Reviews wanted. What did you think of the last holiday home you stayed in? Write a review of a house or apartment anywhere in the world for our popular website for travelers and tourists. Describe the holiday home and say why you did or did not enjoy your stay here. Interesting reviews will appear on the site in 24 hours. So you have to write a review 140, 190 in appropriate style. Allora, quello che tu farai per la prossima volta saranno questi esercizi 2 e 3, fammeli segnare. 2 e 3.
Perché 2 e 3? Study the text and notes more carefully. Sì, anche il 3.
Anzi, il 3 e io poi farei anche quello di pagina 90.
Ecco.
89 più 90. Allora, il 2 e il 3 ti guidano a come fare il review, no? Per cui tu leggerai questo modello di questa review che è stata fatta sulla traccia dell'advertisement.
Sì.
E did the writer enjoy staying in the apartment? E qui già capirai. E poi, dopo che l'hai letto, rispondi anche a voce, basta che poi te lo ricordi e me lo dici, se no te le scrivi.
Sì, me le scrivo.
Okay. What reason does the writer give for enjoying being? Eccetera, eccetera.
Quindi il 3 è relativo all'appartment in Playa
Esattamente,
Bianca.
al 2, a tutta questa
Mentre
cosa del 2.
l'1 devo scrivere io qualcosa, giusto? L'1 devo scrivere io.
L'1, esatto, devi sottolineare le keywords e rispondere quali sono le situazioni, per chi devi scrivere, eccetera. Cioè,
va bene.
Che mi fanno capire l'1 e il 2 se tu hai capito esattamente come si fa l'esercizio. Qui non credo che avrai problemi e se non hai problemi passi direttamente all'esercizio di pagina 90, che è questo qua, Restaurant Reviews. Se invece hai problemi, fermati, ci vediamo questi esercizi come vanno fatti e poi discutiamo insieme questo, altrimenti ti fai tutto e mi spedisci tutto.
Va bene.
Ok? Così
Senti,
poi
ma
passiamo all'article. Dimmi.
Tu quando domenica prossima stai a casa?
Questa prossima domenica...
È la festa della mamma, no?
Ah, sì, sì, dove che vado? No, perché quella dopo ho la vaccinazione.
Ah, ok, no, era soltanto per capire se posso venire, così almeno pianifichiamo insieme, perché poi la prossima martedì 11 è l'ultima, è l'ultima di questa prima tranche, sicché io vorrei, visto che ho il 16 giugno l'esame, come
Sì.
vi avevo detto, vorrei fare una full immersion di 2 volte a settimana, quindi magari pianifichiamo insieme, io verrei lì da te, faccio una passeggiata a Ostia e pianifichiamo
Certo,
insieme le
come no?
prossime...
Possiamo anche passeggiare insieme, sarebbe una cosa carina, come no?
Va
Certo.
bene.
Sì, 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 sì,
Allora
sì.
tanto ci accordiamo.
Ci accorderemo, sì, 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 sì. Ah, c'ho il barbecue, è vero, c'ho il barbecue domenica, ecco che cosa c'ho.
Allora no, allora
No, e puoi venire lo
magari...
stesso.
Vabbè, mo
Tanto sono
vediamo,
io con
tanto...
mia sorella, figurati. E se ci sono, se ci danno la grazia, anche i ragazzi. Se no, solo noi 4, per cui
Vabbè, comunque
tranquilla.
trovo il modo, ecco, insomma, vediamo.
Sperando che sia bel tempo. La cosa più bella è che sarà bel tempo.
Va bene.
Ok?
Ok.
Va bene, dai, ci vediamo venerdì
Venerdì,
comunque. O
ok. Faccio un
giovedì
po'.
anche.
Yes, ok.
Big
Bacio,
kiss.
grazie.
Ciao
Ciao
darling.
ciao.
Ciao
Ciao
ciao,
ciao ciao.
bye.